Well, on Saturday the 3rd, we had the 150th anniversary celebration of the lighting of this lighthouse at Pensacola.
We were very pleased to have BM1 Brian Day with the Aids to Navigation team with the Coast Guard, and Brian is actually the current keeper of the lighthouse. He and his team maintain the light itself and make sure that the light signature is correct. And we also had the base commander was there, and we had another representative from Sector Mobile with the Coast Guard. And then Dick Calloway, who is the president of the Pensacola Lighthouse Association, presented a special commemorative plaque that will be displayed on the lighthouse grounds. And then we served refreshments. In fact, that was kind of the joke with our volunteers, that we needed about 1 million cookies. And I think we had about 1 million cookies, and I think they were all eaten.
These shoes, they didn't have a left or a right. Hey, y'all, come on up. Dick Graves or Dick Bass.
It was very interesting to live here, but we were not allowed to go any further than our quarters. And there was 2 other people that lived here, the Hattons and a Mr. Wright that lived here also. And I went up the stairs every week that it was my daddy's, up the tower, that it was my daddy's time to go up and all. I went with him. He did get a little aggravated with me because I'd have to stop in the window to rest. But I still got to go each time. And we got to see a lot. My sister, who is deceased now, we would go down here to the bay, go up or what, and go crabbing. That was our entertainment here at the lighthouse.
To the Pensacola Lighthouse. We're at the entrance to the original tower that was built and opened on January 1st, 1859. The bricks were all made here locally. It has a granite foundation that goes into the ground approximately 40 feet, and the tower is built upon that. This is the oil storage room. The oil was brought into this room and stored on this ledge. And just about every time a keeper went up to the light, he carried a 40-pound container of oil. It was kerosene oil to fuel the lamp. Yes, we're about to start the climb. We have 177 steps. It's a spiral staircase. It goes straight up the center of the tower. The outside of the tower is a conical brick structure, but the interior goes straight to the top, and the stairs just go round and round and round. This is the entrance to the keeper's quarters that are attached to the side of the lighthouse. Keeper had a one-room keeper's quarters here attached to the building. Well, over the years it had some changes made to it. Paneling was put in. Even had a bathroom where you're standing, little bathroom and a kitchen. But about 5 years ago, we were able to get the paneling removed, the bathroom removed, and it is back now to its original condition. Well, that's one of the descendants of early lighthouse keeper, and we don't have a name for him. We're immediately below the lantern room. Go up this final set of stairs, through the trap door, and we'll be in the lantern room. The walls up on this level are 3 feet thick. Still a lot of brick. The small trap door here on the floor allowed the cables that operated the pendulum clockwork that turned the lamp in the days before electricity. It allowed the cables with the weights on it to go down through the floor here. Now I'm entering the lantern room at the top of the lighthouse. Completion of 177 steps. In the days of the whale oil lamp, the lens had to be cleaned daily to get the lamp black removed. And they also did not keep the clock wound during the day. They let the lamp stand still. And when they did that, they had to protect the lens from the sun and protect the lantern room from the sun. And there were shades that they had to pull around all of the windows to keep the light out. The lens is approximately 6 feet in diameter and a little over 10 feet tall. Along with the clock mechanism, it weighs approximately 8,000 pounds. That's 4 tons. Well, that's exactly what it is, a catwalk around the lantern room, and then up above us is another catwalk that circles the lens. And the lens needs to be cleaned. The outdoor windows on it need to be cleaned every now and then, as well as the lens on the inside. Sherman Field is behind me, and as you pan to your right, you will go by the Aviation Museum. In the distance to the left is downtown Pensacola. And as you pan to the right, you'll see the 3-mile bridge, and then beautiful Pensacola Bay into Gulf Breeze, and then the tall buildings that you see in the distance are Pensacola Beach. Okay, it's been my pleasure to guide you on this tour of the Pensacola Lighthouse, all the way up the 177 steps. Look forward to, I hope that we can look forward to seeing you again, and the lighthouse will be open to the public in May on Saturday afternoons from 12 to 4. Young and old and children of all ages love the lighthouse, and we'd love to see you come visit. Okay, John, and with a wrap up here, looks like we've got to go down and down and down the 177 steps. I find it more work going down than I did coming up.
All right, you go ahead, sir. I'll follow you.